Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. Good morning, my good sir. I can't hear you now. What'd you do? I can see your beautiful face, but we can't hear that Denzel voice. Use your sign language.
What about?
Oh, there it is. There it is. I can hear you now.
Sign language.
I was waiting for you to get back and start like doing some shit. And I was gonna be like, oh, Chris is telling me to steal third.
Hilarious. Let me actually go on Facebook real quick.
On the book face. Right on. How's everybody doing this morning? Yo, what's going on, fam? Hey, Chris, do you know, do they have to what's it called? Do they have to go in and hit that allow StreamYard every single time, or do you just have to do it one time and it'll applies?
You should be able to do it just one time.
Just one time.
And then actually like to confirm, and you should be all set after that.
Okay, cool. So for those of you guys that are watching this in like our House of Cards Facebook group, for example, I know on your end you can see your name and everybody else can see your name, but for some reason, and I don't know why, on our end, like when you guys message us, like this is how it shows up. And so if you look right above where we're streaming, there's a description in the video. And if you click that description and you scroll all the way down, there's going to be a link. It's like the last thing at the very bottom of that description. And it says, click this link to allow Facebook access or StreamYard access to your Facebook name or something like that to share. So, yeah, if you guys click that, please do that so we can highlight you guys up here and everybody knows who needs what and what everybody has going on. But, dude, it's Thursday.
That is David Paul.
David Paul?
Yeah.
Dude, I love that guy.
David, good old Paul. But yeah, as Jesse stated, it should be like a one-time thing more so. Once you hit the confirm, they'll ask you to double click it and you should be all set. But David, you know better. Come on, man.
Come on, David. Come on, David.
Too funny. So yeah, as Jesse was stating, thank you all for showing up today. As we stated yesterday, we're going to do this on a daily basis, Monday through Friday. It's going to be probably 1:15, correct, Jesse? 1:15 moving forward.
Yeah, we'll move it from 1 p.m. to 1:15 p.m. Yeah, because we got a meeting. So we do our networking meetings every single day. So this is actually really great. If you guys aren't doing this yet, please, this has to become a staple in your guys' day. This has to become a staple in your guys' business. I mean, Chris, since we started doing this, I don't think we intentionally went into this, but it was like a blueprint that we figured out. And it was interesting just how we watched our business just. I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. Like when you talk about people learning how to make the first $100,000 or the first $1 million, they make it and then they can replicate it because they have the blueprint.
Yep.
And I feel like that is one of those things, man. Like being intentional with your networking and building those relationships is 100% a blueprint to success.
1,000%. 1,000%. So, guys, there's a huge lag on my end. Jesse, I can hear you clearly, but the motion is not catching up. So I won't have to worry about this Saturday, which I'm super excited. But more so, I can hear you loud and clear though. So that's really all that matters.
Lima Charlie. All right. That's what we used to say in the military. You couldn't say loud and clear over the radio. So you had to say Lima Charlie because clear was reserved for when you tell somebody clear over the radio. That's like a big deal. It's like, oh shit, we're clear, and you don't want the wrong person to hear that and assume it's something else. So if you're not the guy setting the explosives, you want to say Lima Charlie. Lima Charlie, we can hear you. Lima Charlie. Cool.
It's good to know.
Yeah, in case you ever decide to join the military, dude.
That'll be a long shot, but you never know this day. Amazing. But no, yeah, this is gonna be great. So essentially, don't forget about in 2 days, Saturday, 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be doing our live on the House of Cards. Chris James and Jesse Sand. We're gonna have some amazing individuals. We're gonna be talking about how you can escape your 9 to 5. It's gonna be numerous of different ways you can do it. It's literally sitting right in front of you. It's sitting right in front of you. You're probably at your desk right now thinking about it. Like, what are these guys talking about, and what can it potentially look like? Is it sub 2? Is it seller finance? Is it the creative? All these different things. No, but tune in Saturday just to find out exactly what that looks like. You will not be let down. You definitely won't be let down. Those who are here, if you do have any questions or anything like that, just throw them in the comments. We're here to see how we can help you, and if you're working on a couple deals, let people know where you're working on deals and how you guys can be squatting up. And actually, speaking of squatting up, I just thought about it, right? Because initially, everyone always asks me, how often do you go to meetups? And for me, I only been to probably 2 meetups, and I need to change that. I really got to change that, because initially my first meetup ever, I was so nervous. I'm thinking, I'm gonna go to this meetup. I don't know anyone. How do I put myself out there? A lot of people don't understand this, but I'm more so of a homebody. I don't really like being in a crowd. I don't really like going out that much. And at the same time, I was nervous. But when I actually went to the first meetup ever in New York, it was actually in Rochester, New York specifically. It was interesting. It was very interesting. It was very unique. I was uncomfortable, which was great, because initially it's okay to be uncomfortable. And I met amazing individuals there who are doing phenomenal things. There's people there who are super successful. They actually flew in to these kind of things, and meetups became almost like the new thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my first one in New York, and then literally after that, I believe we went to a few of them in Phoenix. Now I'm thinking about it, we was like every day was like kind of meetup, wasn't it? At the restaurant at Pace's house.
Yep.
So it became like the new norm, and you just never know what your next opportunity is going to look like. Because initially, if I would have never met to my first meetup in New York, I probably wouldn't be sitting here today. I probably wouldn't be where I'm at today, due to the fact of the connections I made, the people I know now, and the network. Because there's a lot of doors that could be open overall, and you may have 10 people there. Those 10 extra doors that can open right there, and then there's going to be more doors that's going to open. And it's just, I guess it goes back to the Matrix, right? The red pill, the blue pill. Which one are you really going to take? Me, I kind of want to go through both doors to see what happens. But it's very interesting just to look on life and how things actually work out. Pansy, what's going on? What's going on? You should host a meetup. That's what you should do. That's what Pansy should do.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, Pansy, you should host a meetup. We'll fly out there. We'll fly out there.
Yeah, I'd love to. We'd love to help you put it on too. Yeah, I think that would be awesome. That's a great idea, Chris.
I'm actually still in the Christmas spirit, as you guys can see, but but I think I'm actually catching a cold or something. The last couple of days I've been down, but I am here. That's all that matters. That is mad. We get the little one in the back. She's always a support.
Yep. I always got my cheerleaders with me.
Absolutely. Facebook user, I wish I knew who this was. I saw Jesse put it up there, but I don't know who this was. I would love to talk to you a little bit more about that and see how. Well, I guess stay tuned Saturday. You'll learn more.
There you go. Absolutely. Yeah, you guys, think about this. Think about these meetings every morning. I guess they're not really meetings, but just these lives that we're doing every single morning. Think about them kind of like an accountability call. Think about them as a place you can go to get information, go implement it that day, and then you literally have the very next day to come back, jump on here, say, hey, Chris and Jesse, this is what I did. This is where I'm at. Not really sure what those next steps are. Or, hey, this happened because I did this and it caused X, Y, and Z. And now I know that I'm on the right track, or I need to pivot or whatever. So use these calls, guys, to come in here and to leverage everybody else who's in here and leverage us. Let us know where we can help. Where can we come in and make some freaking money together, guys?
Absolutely. I never heard of that town. Jesse, have you? That she just put?
Wasilla?
No. She just said, is that Chicagoland? Maybe is that a
Chicagoland. I think,
that
and
city
this
or
is me just speculating here. I think people call Chicago
oh,
Chicagoland.
I thought it was a city. Like just a
It sounds like
traditional.
a city. I mean, people throw out Chicagoland enough to where you're like, oh, I can see that being a city.
Oh, okay. Chicagoland. Yeah, I don't know about Chicago, but yeah, I would love to visit.
Visit virtually.
Yes, virtually.
Yeah, we don't want to get shot, Pansy.
Although Jesse is very prepared. Let's just throw that out. Amazing,
Dude,
amazing.
my grandfather gave me he gave me this big shoot, what the hell is it called? A 454 Casull. And it's this big gigantic ass bear gun, dude. It's like this freaking big. I mean, the bullets on this, I mean, this will blow a hole in an elephant's ass, man. I mean, this thing is freaking huge. And the good thing about it is it's so big that, when you're shooting and you run out of bullets, hopefully you just use it to club the bear to death, before he gnaws your leg off. So I am prepared. Maybe that's what if we ever go to Chicagoland and do a meetup or something like that. That's the one we're bringing. We'll blow a hole in an elephant's ass.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious. See, the interesting thing about hunting, always wanted to do hunting, just never did it. I don't know why I haven't, but
you probably don't see much deer in New York City.
Oh, deer's 100% every day.
In New York City.
New York City, no, but in upstate New York, 100%, literally everywhere. Every time I get on a thruway, expressway, and all that good stuff, you're bound to see one dead just laying there.
Is that right? Really?
I'm always curious, like, I don't know, just trying to go in the mind of a deer, but I guess that's another story for another. Like, what are you doing?
Can't go into the mind of the deer, dude. It's like you can't put yourself in the mind of a seller.
Right, 100%. But yeah, 100%. We got deers everywhere, man. Everywhere up here.
Come up here, dude, and we'll get a moose with a bow or something. My neighbor just got him and his daughter a bow, and I think they're gonna try to go get a moose, with a bow and arrow sometime this year. So, dude, we could probably get one, dude, right off my back porch, honestly.
Interesting. Well, as long as you prepare for this. And Pansy, yeah. So Jesse and I, we're trying to, network as much as possible, right? So we'd definitely love to come down there. No, I know we're just joking, but yeah, we'd love to do speaking engagements all over. And you've been there for 48 years, but it'd be that time Jesse and I fly down and Channel 9 News. Amazing. Oh, let's see what we got going on here. So Facebook user, I wish I knew who this was. Guys, if you wasn't here at the beginning, please make sure you grant StreamYard access to have visibility for your name so we know who we're speaking to and how we can help be a better resource to get you to your final destination. Why do you want to die, Chris? No, I'm 5'1" and go there and have other parts of the cops. I'm 6'2". They're gonna see me. They're gonna see me. And black.
Chris eats his greens.
Right. That is true. Very true. But no, as I was saying more so, just if you got speaking engagements and you would like us to be part of it, we 100% love to be part of that and provide value any way we can. 100%.
Yeah, thank you, Pansy. Yeah, let's definitely connect. I've actually got a couple different meetings lined up right after this, but shoot me a text and let's definitely line up a time to jump on a call or whatever, a Zoom, whatever. Yeah, I'd love to hear what you have going on. That would be awesome. Thank you. But guys, yeah, again, if you guys are watching this, let's see, we've got some people watching this in House of Cards. We got some people kind of watching this all over the place in YouTube, and other Facebook groups. But jump into the House of Cards, guys. Think about it like this. We actually had a meeting with a gentleman earlier this morning, and we were talking about goals. We were talking about avatars. We were talking about those kind of things, and where you can come in and be more intentional with the things that you're doing and the way that you want to grow your business. And in order to do that, you got to have absolute clarity on what your role is. You got a lot of people. I think that the biggest misconception here when people are trying to hire VAs and stack lists and run market analysis and track KPIs and find out what CRM they're going to use and what systems and SMS campaigns they're going to, implement. They're trying to do everything. They're literally trying to be, gosh dang it. Why am I blanking on this guy's name, dude? What the hell's the Buccaneers quarterback? Why am I drawing a blank?
You asking the wrong person.
Oh, come on, guys. No, you know who I'm talking about. Somebody's gonna throw his name in the comments, and we're both gonna be like, oh yeah, we're retarded. Gosh dang it.
I want to say name, but I'm not gonna say the name I'm thinking about because I'm gonna look crazy.
Well, anyway, the point being, it's the most people are trying to think of it like building a football team. But you're trying to play every single position as opposed to just focusing on either being the best center you can be, or being the best guard you can be, or being the best quarterback, or the best running back, or the best linebacker, or being the best defensive end. Whatever it is that looks like. Most people, when they start their business, they're literally trying to fill all the freaking Tom Brady. That's the damn name.
I was going to say that. I kid you not.
Oh, you did it. Why did you say that, Chris?
I'm thinking to myself, like, is it the wrong team? Is it somebody else's team? Is it the basketball?
Oh man, you should have thrown it out, dude. You probably could have thrown out names like Richard Petty and still been all right, man. Yeah, Tom Brady, dude. Everybody's trying to be. You need to go into it with the idea of being the Tom Brady at whatever that one thing is. If you want to be a closer, then you need to focus on tasks and activities that are going to build you up to being the Tom Brady of being a closer. You can't be Tom Brady and then also go and, be a safety and be a defensive end. And you can't hike the ball to yourself and guard people at the same time you're trying to find somebody that's open. You've got to build a team. You've got to be the CEO. The last thing that you want to do, especially I saw that, like Chris said, there was an individual in here that was like, man, I want to leave my W-2. I want to leave my 9 to 5. I want to get out from underneath the confines and the restrictions of somebody who says who pays me what they think my worth is.
Yep.
Look at your income right now, guys. Is your income in alignment with what you think you are worth? If that's not the case, then this shit is up to you. It's up to you to take responsibility for your actions, for your business. Don't become an employee to your own business. Become the freaking CEO. Take charge. Figure out what it is you need to gain clarity. You have the obligation, you have the responsibility to gain clarity on what your role is. And only once you get clarity on what that is, and you structure your day in a way where you can practice those things and you can implement those things and you can become the Michael Jordan or the Tom Brady of that one thing, then you start bringing other people into your business who are the Michael Jordan and the Tom Brady of their avatar.
Yep.
If you were building a business and you were going to start marketing, or you were going to build a website, or you were going to literally whatever it is, wouldn't you want somebody who's really, really good at it? I don't have any tattoos, Chris, but if I was going to get a tattoo, I wouldn't go to just anybody, dude. Like I would go find, I know a lot of people, they get some really shitty tattoos on them, dude. So maybe that was a bad example. I know a lot of people who settle, but man, if for anything and everything that I do, man, it's all about mindset. It's all about, I love music. I've played the guitar for over 20 years. I've been in countless bands. And one of the things that I've seen a lot of similarities in when it comes to building a business and starting a band is mindset. You could have the greatest drummer in the freaking world, but if they're showing up to band practice once a month and they're missing gigs, your band's not going to go very far. So make sure that when you're bringing people into your business, that it's not just a skill, but that mindset is there to commensurate and support your vision for your business. Now, think about it like this. For everybody who is trying to do every single position, for everybody who is trying to figure out what CRM do I use? Do I SMS? Do I cold call? And if so, what do those KPIs need to look like? What's working? What's not working? What VA company should I use? What blah, 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 right? For the people that want to do it by themselves, just know this, guys. Just know this. Just understand this. That's not wrong. If you want to do everything, that's not wrong. You taking action every single day is not wrong. But think about it in this context right now. If your goals are an island, let's say you're on some mainland and there's an island off in the near distance. And let's say that island is a representation of your goals or a milestone, something you're trying to accomplish from point A to point B. Now, you jumping in a rowboat and doing everything by yourself is not wrong. Because guess what? As long as you don't quit, you're going to get to that island. You're going to figure out techniques and different ways to use your body to conserve energy and insert, more power into, you're going to perfect that rowing technique. So you're going to move forward. You're going to be better today than you were yesterday by you doing everything. So I just want to preface with that again, for anybody who's doing that, that's not wrong, guys. Now, with that being said, you also have the opportunity to get to that island in a speedboat. Now, would you rather do it from a speedboat or would you rather do it from a rowboat? Either way, again, there's no wrong answer here. A lot of people ask Chris and I, hey, should I do this? Should I do this? Should I do this? Should I do this? It's like, hey, you're overthinking it. Just take action. But my next question for you is, do you want to get there in a rowboat or do you want to get there in a speedboat? Because a lot of people have a hard time letting go of their business. But you go way further as a group. The more resources you can pull your way, the more relationships you can build, the bigger, the more skills that you can acquire to solve higher level problems. That means you get paid more. That puts you into a different caliber. And then it's your job at that point to network and to bring other people of similar or higher calibers into your business so that you can all make a shit ton of money. And what's neat is you guys are going to see a lot of what we're talking about right now on Saturday's Zoom. It is super freaking dope. I'm so excited for this. But it really is just a manifestation of everything that we're talking about right now. So be intentional with it. Again, use these lives every day. Use it as an accountability call, if nothing else. For you to come in here, take a little bit of notes, go implement it, come back and give feedback and share with everybody else what you've learned. In doing that, you're going to make connections, you're going to build relationships, you're going to grow, you're going to elevate your circumstances, your circle, the people that you do deals and create business with. As long as you're intentional with it. So if you know somebody else who's trying to I got distracted, dude. I freaking love this.
Yeah, too.
Oh my gosh, dude. Not to veer off, dude, but have you seen Lonely Island?
I have seen that.
Do you know, I think it's called The Golden Rule. The song, The Golden Rule. If you haven't seen that one, I'm pretty sure it's that video. I'm going to send it to you after this. Guys, go watch The Golden Rule by The Lonely Island on YouTube and tell me, send a screenshot. Take a screenshot right now. And then go take a screenshot of that music video and put Chris next to it, man. That's I freaking love you. Oh, that's so awesome, guys. That's awesome. But anyway, Chris and I are going to wrap up unless anybody has any quick questions. We've got another meeting we've got to hop on in about 5 minutes. But I just wanted to leave that with you guys. I wanted to preface with that and give you guys some context and maybe something to think about in regards to where you guys are at in your business, what it is you're trying to achieve, and things to consider when you're like, man, I would rather get there in a speedboat than in a rowboat. All it requires is thinking differently. That's it. It doesn't require anything else. You don't have to know anything. You just have to think just a little bit differently in terms of how do I leverage this? How do I maximize my time? And how do I maximize my return on investment with the things that I'm doing day in and day out?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Pansy, thank you. Thank you so much. Let us know. Let's definitely connect.
Absolutely. That was hilarious. Cindy, that made my day. I'll probably never wear this again, by the way. And it's not a tracksuit. I just want to throw this out there, be very clear. It's actually a hoodie sweater. I'm not sure what you want to call it, but it's cold over here. As you call it, Western New York, but I'm in upstate New York. Go from literally 80 degrees down to 30 in literally 24 hours. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, I think that was well said, Jesse. Well said. Just don't take the Titanic. We already know that.
By people not coming here and not being part of the group, you're essentially inadvertently getting on the Titanic.
There you go.
Get off the Titanic, guys.
But it was great, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, 1:15. We're moving forward Monday through Fridays, 1:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Saturday, please tune in for that. It's going to be pretty exciting, especially for those who's working a W-2 who want to escape for that. Whether you're working a A shift, B shift, C shift, overnight, whatever that looks like, that'd be pretty interesting how you can escape that. So until next time, we truly appreciate that. Please feel free to reach out anytime. We appreciate you.
Thanks for listening to the House of Cards podcast with Chris James and Jesse Stanton. We hope you've enjoyed this episode and have learned something new about real estate investing. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more tips and tricks. And don't forget to subscribe